Good morning.
Good morning.
So we thought we would talk to you this morning a little bit about belly fat. It's that time of year where we're all feeling like we've eaten too much over the holidays and are wanting to do a cleanse or get on some weight loss regimen, and it's always hard to know the best way to do that. And belly fat is what we're going to talk to you about today, because that seems to be the most challenging part of the body to lose weight.
Yeah, for sure. Now, there's a few things that you can actually do for belly fat. However, we want to talk a little bit about something that people often overlook when they are addressing belly fat, and that is called cortisol.
Yeah, so when you, especially if you're someone that is finding that you're able to lose weight in other places, but that stubborn belly fat just won't go away, you really need to address cortisol. You need to, you should never assume anything, but it's quite likely that your cortisol is high from stress, most likely.
Now, stress isn't always like, I've got to run from A to B and I'm not, and that is one form of stress. But another form of stress can be emotional stress. Maybe you've just had a breakup with a partner or a long-term friend, and it could be also that you've moved homes or you've gone off to college or university. You've had a big change in your life and you're still learning how to cope with that. And that can actually increase cortisol.
Absolutely. Yeah, good point. So there are formulas, herbs, things you can take to help regulate and lower some of those spikes in cortisol. I really love both Shauna and I have used, and I think maybe are using.
I still use it.
The AOR Ortho Adapt. So this is a fantastic adaptogenic formula to help support your adrenals during those times of stress. But it's got some of those adaptogenic herbs that can help with keeping that cortisol low. So it can be definitely taken in combination with any other supplements you might be taking to aid weight loss, a healthy diet and exercise.
Yeah, and it does really help. I noticed it just in my sleep, because one of the problems with high cortisol is it really affects your sleep, and then of course it can affect your energy, and then you start to gravitate for foods that are, more stimulants like sugars, rather than foods that are better at running clean energy in your body. Yeah,
absolutely.
So, and that's the other thing. I mean, you really do got to make sure that you focus on a healthy diet, and one that is very much incorporating a lot of vegetables, because these vegetables will help increase good bacteria in the gut and create that balance in the gut.
And then of course there are weight loss supplements. I think there's a reason why we've left them last, because those other factors, the cortisol and the healthy gut bacteria, they are often overlooked, but actually maybe more important, and will actually make weight loss supplements more effective. So we're going to just kind of share our favorites. Shauna has hers.
One that I'm going to talk about is one called I Remove. It has been clinically studied. It was done over a period of 12 weeks. I'm just going to show you that graph there. This is with the placebo, the blue on the top, and the yellow is with someone who actually took this BMI Smart. BMI Smart is a patented fiber, and it's called litramine. And not only is it really good at binding fat and taking it out of your system so it doesn't get converted into calories, but it is also really good at reducing your appetite so that you don't go binging on foods that you shouldn't, or that might be causing the weight gain.
And my favorite product that I like also, because it's backed by a lot of clinical studies, is CLA. And I quite like this CLA Plus. The plus is in here as they add some green tea extract, which is very beneficial for weight loss too. But the CLA is conjugated linoleic acid, which is a healthy fat, and has been studied to accelerate fat loss. So again, when you're doing all those right things with your diet, getting lots of exercise, you're keeping your cortisol under control, the CLA can really help to accelerate that fat loss that hopefully is already happening maybe in other areas of your body. It also helps to increase lean muscle mass. So for those of you that are looking to lose weight but also build some strength and to build some muscle mass, CLA is excellent to add to your workout regime. And CLA can also help to control blood sugars. So again, if you're someone that craves sugars especially, CLA can help with that as well.
Yeah, and my last tip for belly fat would be to try and do some exercise. Now, a lot of people get discouraged with exercise, and maybe because they may not be doing the right form of exercise. I would highly recommend everyone to get a personal trainer and work with some weights. Weights are going to probably give you the best result over the shortest period of time, and it will work really well with the CLA as well.
there's a reason as well that January this time of year is kind of known as a cleansing season, and why it fits in with weight loss. Your body can't lose fat if you're full of toxins, because your body actually will use fat to dilute the toxic load. So that's often when people do a cleanse, you can lose 5 to 10 pounds because you're finally flushing those toxins out of the body, and then the body can let go of some of that fat. So that's also something else to consider, is doing a colon cleanse or a liver cleanse, just to reduce that toxic load on the body.
Which we'll be talking about in our next video.
Absolutely.
So those are our tips today on how to lose belly fat. So remember, make sure you address cortisol, your diet, your exercise, and look into these supplements. We've had some really good results with them, and we've had some great customer feedback as well.